Alright folks, welcome to one of the most beautiful beaches in Scotland. Today's video will continue on for the last video when we were at that army coastal defence bunker, and once again we're out on the search for another coastal defence bunker from World War II. So cool to find old bunkers and wartime historical buildings and just see what's left of them. Every year the sand is like encroaching here onto the sand dunes where all that stuff's hidden. So like as the years go on, they're getting covered up. Anyway folks, it is a bit windy out here, so hopefully once we get to the bunker and that, it'll be even better. But see, if we're walking in this temperature, the breeze is very welcome. The sand here on this beach is so like fine and white sands, folks. It's just a stunning landscape. Up on the edge of the sand dune near the top, I can see sand martins fleeing in and out of their little holes. I think they're just like little birds, a bit like the ones we've seen in like army bunkers and stuff. It's the same sort of breed as that, I think. I'm trying to remember the name of them. I'm pretty sure those ones are called sand martins anyway, so pretty crazy they're living there in the sand. They make like little burrows, go in and make their nest. That's how they go straight up on a cliff like that where it's loose sand. If any animal was climbing up to try and steal the eggs, it would just fall away with the sand. Like, it's quite a clever defensive strategy for the bird, like. Look at this mysterious bit here at the side, folks. I'm not sure if that pipe there is maybe the reason these bits of cement and that's been laid to stop the pipe eroding away. I think that's what it is. They've probably been brought from somewhere else, another military site nearby, because I think there was loads of coastal defences all around, and obviously at the end of the war they got deconstructed. Big chunks of them got used like that for different purposes, folks. I'm just going to have a look up the top of the sand dunes to see if we can see the next bunker yet. I think it's still too far off in the distance. There is this like other path up here, but I think we're honestly better off down on the beach, folks. Look, see those posts there, those big cement posts, they look the same as what we just saw down there at the bottom of the hill. Look at this, there's a road here. I don't really want to walk through long grass, folks, but we could go along here. Look at this. Dead crow. Looks like it's just fallen right out of the sky. Oh, I can see a massive heron flying in. You probably can't even see it on the camera though, folks. That's as far as the easy path goes, but I can actually see the bunker up there on the edge of the hill, just where that high bit of ground starts. So we'll go back onto this beach and make our way around. Look at this, what's that been at one time, folks? Strange. Don't know what that is there. What a place. What a place, folks. It is interesting just to like always explore new areas. I think it was here one time years ago, like that. Like, it's so cool to come back. I couldn't even remember like anything about these bunkers and stuff. I couldn't even remember how far this beach went down, but it's just literally incredible, like incredible beach landscape the whole way down. And then the World War II defensive history just adds to the whole atmosphere of the place. I can just imagine in the war how they would have been sitting just watching out here over the sea they'd be looking for U-boats or anything like that, even a trace of a U-boat. If it was putting its snorkel up to run its engines or whatever. Sometimes they would run their engines and charge their batteries at night. This is crazy, folks. I'm just about at this bunker. It's just up ahead. At this time of year, everything's so overgrown. It's just such a mission to explore history. I'm literally just going full send through this long grass here, and it's just incredible, like the amount of bugs and beasties. It's just unreal. It's just never ending. I think I could have probably come an easier route if I'd gone from the beach and then come straight up. Here we go, folks. An incredible piece of World War II history here. It's an abandoned coastal defensive position overlooking the south side of Lunan Bay. Look at it here, it's just, you can hardly see it till you're right on it. Wow. You can imagine if the Germans had come to attack this beach in the war, you can imagine this place lighting up. It would be like Dunkirk style. Wow, what a place. These spider webs are absolutely massive. Look at this, folks. I'll use the camera here to destroy the spider webs. That's it, folks. Like literally there's just spiders the whole way down there. What an adventure a place like this is. I can just see spiders galore. Their webs is... Every one of these bunkers is different. Like the entrance into this one, you climb down those holes there. Whereas at different bunkers that I've been to are totally different. We can see that this one here is like a hex shape. Oh aye, people's been sitting in this and partying. It's a shame to see that, folks. Like, I don't know what like a condition it's going to be in. Let's have a look. See, it's maybe not even worth going in if it's too beat up. We'll have to go in, folks. It is a shame they've done this, like, but I think somebody's like been actually making a proper little camping spot out of it. Okay, and look at the view over the bay. Wow. It'd be so cool to live in some of those houses over there. They just overlook this vast area of sea. The last bunker that we saw in the previous video was like way down there, the other end of the beach. But anyway, folks, let's get into this one. It looks so mysterious in there. But I was just thinking, even if there is big spiders, like, I'm still going for it. Because that's what we're all about on this channel, folks. I get the footage so you don't have to. I'm just going to go drop straight in here, I'm thinking. Climbing back out, I'll worry about more spiders. Here, I can actually see a massive spider down there. There's tons of beasties just fleeing about all over me. I think I'm going for it though. This is absolute madness, folks. World War II history right here. Look at that, there's an original feature there. It's this door. I'm documenting this because, like, I don't know, like, it's no, I wouldn't advise coming in here. It's absolutely horrible. It's like a bit of a hellhole. So like the bunker that we saw in the last video, this has got an asbestos roof. And I think somebody has actually been spending a lot of time to try and make this into like a little, maybe a weekend hangout shed or something. I'm really wary of even going in here because the size of these spiders and stuff. Look, they've proper kitted it out. Somebody's come in here and just smashed it up though. Such a shame. Looks like maybe at one time, God, it's been a cool little hangout area. It's like there's been a wee stove here, somebody's taken it out. Nobody can really leave things alone nowadays. But I'm coming in here to document it, folks. Just thinking the war, see, I'm not even sure what was all here back then. I'm not sure if these stone bits here are original or what. But every single one of these bunkers I come in is different. Wow, this is crazy. They put like laminate floor in it. They proper like lined all the floor here. Wow, they've proper got a wee bed room and everything in here. What? Look at that. This has been kitted out like a house. Somebody's been living the dream in here. Maybe partying and raving in here too. But I'm glad I came in just to document another bit of history, folks. And it is a shame when people come in and destroy it. The way it's been done, it'd be better if they had just left it in its original World War II condition. Because even the fact to put these windows in, it kind of ruins it in a way. But then after the war, all this sort of stuff was just given back to the original landowner. And that's really how stuff like this can happen. It's like, it's one of those things. But also, I'm not sure if any of these like pillboxes are listed buildings. Okay, I'm really not sure. And I'm not sure like the layout of this place, what it's been like originally. It's crazy that obviously people have been down here having a good time, but originally these places were designed to defend the country through like attack. You can imagine the machine guns aiming out this window. If this beach was getting invaded in front of us, this would have been a key position on the hill here. And it is just fascinating, like, it's a fascinating bit of history. I'm thinking this old door is obviously a World War II original feature. Look at that, folks. Original World War II door right there. Incredible. That's probably the original green paint on it as well, I think. Wow. Often these bunkers like don't have those doors, but look at it right there, folks. Real history right here on the channel. It's been a proper adventure to get here, but look at that. They've got the old vent with the round holes in it at the bottom. Old ventilation holes. Incredible. This could be original white paint as well in here to brighten it up. And then I'm not sure if at one time it would have had a hatch of some sort up there. But yeah, I'm going to try and skillfully make my way out here without getting any spiders on me. It's not going to be easy, folks, but we're going for it. That was insane, folks. The things you have to do sometimes to document World War II history. And I just love the adventure. Coming to find stuff like this and just see what sort of condition it's in nowadays. And there's honestly not two of them the same. These old pillboxes, like all the ones I've visited recently, they're all slightly different in their own way to suit like the land that they're set in. But yeah, it's super cool. These ones seem to have an asbestos layer underneath the thick layer of cement, and the outer walls are made with these small red bricks. Whereas the bunkers and that we saw at the airfield a few weeks ago in the video there, like they were made with concrete, thick, heavy concrete. I think these bunkers here at the coast are a lot lighter made. But it is impressive to think like every bit of coastline as far as the eye can see, they've got little defensive positions just every so often. Key positions which were easy to land on. It would be like a scene from Dunkirk or something if all that kicked off here. So you can see the shape there of this cement, and this is to like make the bullet ricochet. It makes the bullet ricochet away from the opening there, and you can just imagine the machine gun firing off in there. It's quite incredible. Yeah, somebody's had it as a right little hut at one time. I might be best just jumping straight down here. I'm just going to go back to the beach, folks, and we'll see if we've like missed any of the World War II history on the way down here. Look at it up on the hill there, folks. It's just hidden up there. Probably at one time it would have had a lot more earth over the top of it, so that from the sky it would be pretty much unseen. And I'm thinking these big cement like posts that's kicking about the coast here, I think they will have also been from the military Second World War era. And look at this here. This shows you, folks, how the coast here has like eroded away. Because look, there's one of these posts which was probably on the land at one time with a fence on it, maybe barbed wire, to also guard the approach of like people running up the beach. These were like put all over the place in Scotland. These ones are in good condition though. It looks like they've actually been buried by the sand, which has stopped them eroding. Now look at this one, you can just see the top of it. So that shows you like how deep the sand had actually been. Like they could have dropped when it's been washed out. I'm not even sure, folks, because it looks like that's been washed out, so I'm not sure what the deal is with this here. Look, there's another one here. I hadn't even noticed this. Wow, that's crazy, folks. It is real true history. It's just amazing World War II relics. Lost in time, folks, just abandoned to nature. They just stand here now, battered by the storms, slowly eroding away and getting washed out. That's why it's cool to come and document them, so maybe in the future people can look back and be like, oh aye, 2021, there was a post sitting there at that point in front of the bunker. But yeah, real history, folks, right here. It's cool to share it, and it's always a cool adventure to find it. Look at this for a landscape. Amazing. Anyway, folks, thanks very much for tuning in. I'll end this one here. See you very soon in the next one.